one of the basic kind of issues with most human beings is that we look for happiness outside ourselves. We think that happiness comes from adding things to ourselves or adding things to our lives, by adding success to our lives, by adding possessions to our lives, by turning ourselves into special people with status and success who get lots of attention from others. But in reality, happiness is an inequality, and the more you look for it outside, the less you experience it inside. And a lot of it's about living in the present. When you live in the present, it's very difficult to be unhappy when you live in the present, because most unhappiness comes from the future and from the past. It comes from thinking about the future and the past. But if you live purely in the present, there's no thought, because you're just experiencing what's here and now. A lot of the time we resist the things in our lives rather than accepting them. We wish for other things. We resist what is and think of other things which are not. So, sometimes all it takes is a change of attitude from resistance to acceptance. And then, we realise that, there are many things to be happy about in our lives as they are. So I think people are realising that more and more, and I think what's happening here in the Isle of Man, I think more and more people are, going to yoga classes, going to meditation classes, mindfulness classes, because they're beginning to realise that. I think that's a certain stage in human evolution. It's a very important stage when people begin to realise that. They turn from the outside towards the inside, and they realise that there is this source of inner well-being which they can cultivate.